Hi guys, so today I want to talk to you about 4 myths that we have about business. As you know, I speak to entrepreneurs every single day, and the conversations tend to be so interesting and so intriguing because I learn so much information and I learn so much about the mindset of entrepreneurs as they continue to grow their business, right? And the fact is that there are so many misconceptions floating out around there. So many things we've been told and so many things we've been taught about business which generally are not true. They're not true today because we have so much more access, we're so much more connected to each other, and things are not generally as hard as they were, let's say 20 or even 50 years ago to start a business. Yeah, but there are so many basic myths that are floating around, and these myths tend to keep a lot of you from reaching your full potential. It keeps a lot of you from, finding that crave, and it just really holds you back from getting into the action that you need to get into in order to create the business that you love, right? So there are many, but today we're just going to deal with 4 main myths, right? One of the first myths that I've always heard is that, one of the things is that, you don't need people. You really don't need people. And that's not true. Let me explain what I mean by that, because it's twofold, right? You don't need people to validate your body, to validate your existence, right? You have to have that strength and belief and self-confidence and whatever you want to call it. You have to have that internal, strength within yourself to know that what you're doing makes sense. Right, you have to believe in that system. You have to believe in what you're providing and the solution that you're providing to your audience. You have to believe in that so strongly, right? In that sense, you don't need people, but you need people in order to grow your business, because people are the ones who are using your business. So you need people to get feedback, right? That's part of your market research and that kind of thing. You need people to collaborate with. You need people to network with. So in reality, while you feel that you are building your business alone, the fact is your business will build and grow much faster once you surround yourself with the right people. That is a challenge. Not that you don't want people involved, but getting the right people involved in your business. And this stems from clients to collaborators to your sales force to your team to your employees. It's about getting the right. A lot of us say we are a one-man show, but in reality we're not, because we are hiring graphic artists, we are hiring web developers, we are hiring people to do deliveries for us or collect stuff for us. We are hiring accountants. So you're not really people, and you need to be able to work with people in order for your business to grow, right? So that's one of the first myths that we deal with. The second one is that you need a ton of money to start a business. In 2018, the truth is you do not need a cent to start a business. You need an idea, you need a goal, and then you need to get into action. That's all you need, and you need to get into the right type of action to start your business, right? And that may simply mean starting with doing some market research, starting with figuring out where your suppliers are going to come from, figuring out where your ideal clients are located, and speaking to them directly. You don't need a ton of money to start your business. Right, as you grow, you would want investors into your business so that it can grow a little faster. And I understand that. Totally different scenario. But to actually start your business, no, you do not need a ton of money. Even though we know that a website is important and your branding and stuff is really important, you don't actually need to have those things in place on the first day to start your business. You can start your business without any of those things and still be a success, right? So you don't need a ton of money to start your business. You need a goal, you need a plan, and you need to get into action. That is all you need, and then the other things will fall into place. Yeah? The third thing is that all you need to do is a Facebook page and people will buy from you. You know that old saying, build it and they would come? That does not work anymore. That actually used to work a long time ago when there were less suppliers and competition was not as stiff. But we all know there is nothing new under the sun, right? Any new business that has started now has seen something similar to it, something close to it. So there's nothing new, particularly under the sun. But we cannot assume that you build a website and people will come, or you start your Facebook page and people will come. In today's age of technology and stuff, you have to do a combination of things for people to come. So yes, you start your Facebook page if clients are, because they may be on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Snapchat. You start your platform wherever your ideal clients are, but you don't just start there. You go out to your ideal clients, right? You create messages, you create a reason for them to come to you. So you may go into groups, go into different platforms, have speaking engagements, do like upmarkets and networking events and those types of things in order for your clients to buy from you. It's not a matter. Marketing is not doing one thing and expecting a ton of sales. It's actually a combination of activities or combination of steps that work together in order for you to create the kind of sales and the revenue that you want in your business, right? So it's not just that one thing. Too many times, when I speak to clients, they're like, well, I have a Facebook page. Okay. And what do you want to happen after that? That is just not enough in this day and age to encourage people to buy from you. So build it and they would come does not work, right? And the fourth and final thing is that it takes years to be a success. Now, yes, success does not happen. We understand that. But gone are the days where it takes at least 10 years for you to turn a profit. Those days are gone because we are so connected with each other. It is so much easier for us to, number one, reach our ideal clients on a shorter scale in a larger scale. And number two, we don't have to think locally anymore, right? We can reach clients regionally and internationally if that is what our business requires, right? So it does not necessarily take you 10 years to be a success. On average, it might take 2 to 3 years. And again, it depends on what success looks like to you. Success is relative. Somebody could be in business for 6 months and consider themselves a success based on the amount of revenue they've made or the amount of clients that they have been able to get or the amount of exposure they have been able to get, right? Because success is relative. What is successful to me may not be successful to you and vice versa. But this is just to tell you that it does not have to take years. And when I say years, like 10 years, 5 years, 10 years to become a success. It can be done once you have a goal, once you have a strategy, once you stay focused and committed to what you are working on, and you just keep in action, that you're productive on a regular and persistent basis. So it does not take years for you to be a success, right? So those are the 4 myths that I wanted to challenge you about. So you do need people, right? That myth where you feel like you don't need anybody. You do need people, right? The other thing is that you don't need a ton of money in order to start your business. You just need to start where you are with what you have and grow from there, right? The third thing is build it and they will come. No, you need to do a combination of things, a combination of action steps in order for people to know you, like you, trust you, and buy from you. And the fourth thing is that it does not take years for you to be a success. Once you are very clear about what success looks and feels like to you, once you are very clear about who your ideal clients are, and once you are very clear about what you want to happen, what are your intentions in your business, get those things out of the way, get those things solidified, and you can be a success much, much quicker in your business if you really want to. It is really about how much you put out in order for you to get in, right? So those are the 4 myths that I want you to consider. They're all not true, and there is a way for all of us to get exactly what we want in business. Think about it, guys, and let me know. Yeah, enjoy your day.